I'm just trying to figure out why they're locked because of COVID.
They
COVID's
just
been
lock it
over.
because of anything. It doesn't matter. It could end like 5 years ago and they still be locked now.
Huh. Applicant fingerprints. This place cannot complete applicant fingerprints. What the hell is an applicant fingerprint? What the hell is that? Never heard of such nonsense. Yeah, we gotta get a complaint form, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And an accommodation form. They always like hearing that, don't they?
Right.
I don't think the front's open. Yeah, that'll never happen. This building is closed to the public due to COVID-19. It's been over for a while. Why is it still closed to the public? Huh. Alright, so I guess we gotta press the buzzer over here.
It is.
Unfortunately, I don't have an answer. The commissioner probably would.
Can you, do you have the commissioner's cell phone number? Can you kind of hit him up and ask him for us? Why his place is closed?
That I will not do, so what can I help you with?
Complaint form.
We need a complaint for him.
Citizens complaint?
Yep.
Yeah, citizens complaint, IA.
On an officer, sir?
Yeah, that's what IA complaint form is.
Okay, sir. Give me a minute.
Thank you.
I love talking to boxes. Did our public servants become robot
It's
boxes?
the future.
Okay.
Other boxes.
Talk to a box.
Can't walk in and talk to your
No.
friendly public servants.
Nope, can't go into the building that gets paid for through extorted taxes. Nope, nope.
He didn't have an answer for why they were closed either. Nobody could figure this out.
Well, according to the sign on the front door, it's due to COVID.
Scary.
Due to COVID.
3 dead people in the parking lot right across the street because I see them right now, they're dead. It's COVID, we can tell because we've seen it for 2 years.
COVID.
That's what it looks like when you die from COVID. They're there across the street.
So they're still using that excuse, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Hiding behind that. Yeah, the building should be wide open 24/7. With someone at the ready 24/7 to assist anybody.
It's a big building.
I mean, this is their headquarters.
Right.
So why the hell wouldn't it be open 24/7? It's open 24/7 for extortion and caging people, I'll guarantee you that. So I guess the question is, how long it'll take him to get off his lazy butt, go get a form, and bring it down the elevator.
Usually about 10 minutes.
Okay? The clock is ticking.
Yeah.
We should make keys to all these buildings.
Keys?
Yeah, and then when we show up, just open the door. Say what? What?
Just
What?
get a fucking
What?
locksmith that built us a key on the tumbler.
Yep. I mean, my God, what? Every building is locked tight. Every public building.
Yeah, it's different. They don't let anybody in now.
I don't get it.
Perfect for them.
Well, I know why. You know, they used, to hide even further into their little
Look at this with the elevator.
dungeons and to keep accountability as far away as possible. So I know why, and it's a good little ruse. That's for sure.
I thought I heard an elevator bell.
Oh, good. So I was about to ring the bell again and ask him if he fell asleep.
What do you think?
I got all day to wait for these worthless freaking public servants. You know? What the fuck? Some of us actually have things to do, unlike these clowns. What happened to the receiver? Huh. I know they don't want to answer because they know who's ringing. Well, there's only one guy in there and he's busy making a photocopy of your form.
Your guess is as good as mine, bro.
Or he stopped at the bathroom on his way to his break.
Or he's watching something on the internet.
I mean, seriously, man. What
Maybe
the
he's
fuck?
looking to see if we're live.
Yeah. It's those people again. Hello? Hello?
Chester Police, how may I help you?
Hey, we're waiting out here for a couple forms. Do you know how long it'll be?
The supervisor's going to be bringing them to you shortly.
He's in there getting them and gonna bring them out.
He's not here yet. He's on the street, but he
On
will
the
be in
street?
to get them.
Can you grab them for us, please?
Wait a minute.
Because
Why would you call someone that's on the street to give a simple form?
Because the supervisor has to give it, sir.
Why would they should be in a public lobby for anybody to grab at any time? Why would we want to call an officer off duty to come here and go upstairs to get a form that you can bring down? That's insane.
No, sir. I'm down here with prisoners. I can't leave.
Prisoners? Well, let the innocent people go and then deal with us.
Innocent. Okay. Have a good day, sir. Someone will be out.
How about leaving the forms in the lobby so they can be readily accessible to the public?
Yeah, and the door unlocked.
Okay, sir. You can make your complaint at City Hall.
Wah. Yeah, you don't care. Some public servant you are. You don't care. All you want to do is give lip service. That's a shame. That is a shame. I don't know why they got to call someone off a beat to freaking give a simple form. My God. Now we got to wait for this clown to get out of his car, moan about nothing, go inside, go get the form, blah, blah, blah. My God. Such a simple fucking task, and it's like pulling teeth. My God. Oh my God, so simple. Everything's so difficult nowadays, isn't it? My God. I don't know. I don't know.
Who? No, we only have four guys working the street, and I have to do them out to supervisor. I was on an active.
COVID?
Kept it closed. That's administrative. I don't have anything to do with that.
Your suggestion is to probably go back next door and keep the forms in the lobby.
That's above my pay grade, sir.
Everything's above. Doing the right thing is above everybody's pay grade.
Who needed the citizen's complaint form?
I'll take it.
Okay. Because they called me and told me somebody needed it. I said, "Be right there."
They shouldn't have had to call you, though,
Not to be
dude.
readily accessible.
Okay.
Buildings should be open. They should be in the lobby, and I wouldn't have to bother anybody. I'd grab them and go.
Dingler, Dingler, 273.
Why is everything
City
so
of Chesapeake.
difficult now? I mean, it's so simple just to put them in the lobby. I don't get it.
It's a security reason. They don't want people roaming around the building.
You guys are police. You're not afraid of people walking in their building, are you?
Wouldn't you usually just beat him with a stick and then tell him to get the
You guys
hell
are in the
out?
wrong profession if you're scared.
You got prisoners today, Sergeant?
How about if I take over your job and leave that door wide open and never worry about anybody doing anything wrong? How about that? Why do you guys always think the worst of everybody?
Who said that?
You do. You're afraid to leave that door open because people might walk in there and do something. Well, that's insane. That's insane.
Well, that's your perspective.
No, it's a fact. That's
What's your
insane.
perspective?
No one's going to do anything. Why are you guys so paranoid all the time?
I'm not paranoid.
Then why would you be scared of people walking into the building they pay for to get information that they need?
You have to take that up at City Hall.
It's kind of like hindering the
It's a nice
public
excuse,
from putting
man.
in
Why don't you take it up with City Hall?
complaints. It's kind of
Take
like
it up with a judge, take it up with City Hall. This is the type
Why
of
don't you
things that
take it up with
cops
City
always
Hall?
say.
Why don't you say something
Are
about
you
it?
guys good? Do you have what you need?
Well, I just feel bad I had to call you off your beat to bring something so simple to us. That's
that
insanity.
should be readily accessible, and it's hindering the public from getting the form, and it's kind of like a tracking system on your guys' part to see who's putting in complaints on the officers. It's very illegal. That door should be unlocked. It should be a table there with complaint forms in there for people to grab.
Right, if you're so scared, lock the elevators, but leave the lobby open.
Everybody a complaint form. They are
God.
readily
Yeah,
accessible.
it sounds really
The
ridiculous.
law is clear with it. And you should pass that along as well. Hey,
That's handled by the 4th floor.
does the academy cover the Constitution?
Should. I can't recall if they do or not.
You remember your oath?
Not offhand.
Wow, really?
I just go be nice to everybody.
I remember my Boy Scout oath.
Yeah?
Yeah, from God knows how many, 50 years ago?
How about the 5
Serve and
elements of the
protect.
first- of the
Yeah, that's part of it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, I just figured that,
Serve
you
and
know,
protect
an oath
what?
is.
All right,
Serve and
John.
protect what, though?
Public.
The Constitution. Our constitutional rights is what we're supposed to serve and protect.
Yeah, so
All right,
hopefully you
guys,
do, man.
Unfortunately, I gotta go.
Yep, yep.
I got more calls holding, okay?
Just like be over in the parking lot over here. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, we gotta do inventory real quick. And we'll get out of here. Thank you.
That's fun.
Stay safe. So this is a public parking lot if it's got this stuff here.
It is.
Yep. Now I wonder if this side is public and that side's, because that's the municipal, you know, City of Chester municipal
Obviously, they're
parking.
using some of it with this van over
Right.
here.
Right. I wonder what buildings these are.
We're a big head.
Let me get a sign of this public parking sign.
Oh, no, they have their own parking lane.
Alrighty. Good, good, good. Well, at least he stood around and talked for a minute. Good for him. Ah, that's a special spots. So, I'm waiting for him to leave since he's kind of already said he only has 4 officers on call and 1 inside. That, you know, if we go filtering through that lot, that he's too busy. We'll see. Here he comes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
By the way, I saw your YouTube page some time ago.
Oh, did you? Which one?
I don't know. What was it? What's the guy called? Not the
The Resistance?
Resistance.
That's the Resistance. I'm Southeastern PA Community Watch,
Oh, okay.
and that's Wolfie Gladly.
Ah,
So make
okay.
sure you sub and.
You seen where he took my hand out my pocket?
So he was
I
here
watched
once
him a
before.
while ago.
Right.
I can,
Right here at the front door.
Are you the resistance? Are you the resistance?
He is. He is. You get the honor of meeting the Resistance.
Man. Well, it's
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Nice to
There you
meet
go.
you too.
Absolutely, man. You stay
Thanks for
safe.
being professional out here.
Exactly.
Yeah, no problem.
That's all we expect. Just
Like I
little-
said, I just use common sense and treat people the way you want them to treat you.
Okay. How hard is that? You know what I mean?
We kind of test people a little bit.
No, I know.
You know, a little testy, but that's about it. From my angle.
Right.
I was tested?
No, he
I get a
tests
little bit
people.
testy.
Oh, well, yeah, I know.
You know, we try to, you know, not push limits, but push our rights and inform people of, you
Yeah,
know, what
no.
we can and cannot do. And,
You get
you
it.
know, you at least understand, you know, which is
Well,
very
I get it.
cool.
No problem with it.
Right. And why should anybody, you know what I mean? A lot do, though. If you watch our channels, you know
I've seen some.
the abuse we get for just holding public officials
I was
accountable,
laughing
man.
at some of them.
I bet. Some of them are funny.
Some people have some pretty good jokes inside of their videos.
Yeah.
But good. Yeah, so we just like to stop by public buildings and say hello and, you know, see how they react to certain things. And you reacted just fine, young man.
Oh, thanks.
So there you go. We'll show you as a very positive person on the force.
And you handled my testiness and our testiness pretty
Yep.
good.
So
And it's good that you know the resistance. That's good.
It's not the resistance, it's the resistance.
Hey, now you can make that on your when you open up your videos. What's that called?
You gentlemen, have
so.
a safe day. Be careful, all right?
Yeah, man. You too, man. Seriously. All right, buddy. He had to come by just to say that he knows the resistance.
Wait, you know what's funny? I just thought of. You guys went to the Aiden one, and they didn't have their seatbelts on, and I pulled up and I saw him, and I went,
Which one?
Yaden.
the seatbelt. I was like, I had my
went there.
seatbelt on.
Yeah.
I was like, ah.
Well, you just happened to be going in there.
No.
You worked for Yaden.
Oh, no, I saw it on the.
Oh, wow.
resistance
So
page.
that's why you had your
And I
seatbelt on.
pulled out. I was like, I got it on.
You ever see the SGI Chester video from years ago?
Nah.
Yeah, you got to see that.
Yeah, look it up. It's pretty
Holy
funny.
crap.
Is
They,
it on the resistance?
that's on Wolfie's on my channel.
Resistance or?
Wolfie Gladly,
Yeah.
Southeast of PA, all separate channels on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he and I we went to the CSI Chester about 2 years ago, and that was just an insane encounter. It really was. So go on, you know, Southeastern PA Community Watch or Wolfie Gladly and
People fail to
search it.
understand, like, when you're in the parking lot, like, you said you're coming to the parking lot, like, we're used to that. Like, if a bad guy wants us, they're gonna get us.
So,
it's not
and
like
the-
our cars
Right,
are
if I
automatic.
wanted
So
to
what's
get
the
you,
point
I
of
was-
getting
And the bad
upset?
guy's not going to walk around the
Thousands
camera
of
saying, I'm going to go in your
Like when you
parking
said
lot.
we're going in the parking lot to
Right.
do inventory, I was like,
Well, that's good because that was a test.
Like-
Because a lot of places, like, you don't dare go into our parking lot. You don't dare do it.
because if they cared, we'd have a fenced-in one anyway.
Someone that makes sense. Someone that understands something. It's a
Yeah.
miracle, okay? So we just like to test and see. We don't break the law. We do everything right. Sorry about your eyes, man. You know,
No
the sun and shit. You know,
You're good.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Well, I feel bad, man. He's staring at it.
I'm just glad I had my seatbelt on, to be honest with you.
We would have said something.
Now I got ripped for that one.
Departmental policy to have your seatbelt on.
Yeah. That and common sense.
There you go.
I mean,
How about
guess
it?
we
what?
got
If
a
I'm
lot
chasing-
of departments that say it's not
Guess
part of our
what?
policy. We
Yeah, guess what?
Yeah, a lot of
before.
departments say they have to be able to take it off quick or get out of their car quickly to respond to an emergency. That's why we don't need.
Yeah, it's common what
that's
people say. But
bullshit.
here's my thing. If
Go
I'm
ahead.
chasing somebody, I crash my car, they know if I'm wearing my seatbelt or not. You know what
Okay,
happens if I'm
'cause
not
you're
wearing
alive.
my seatbelt? They could deny my claim.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
And then I'm screwed.
Wow.
Do
Then
you
I'm
know
not getting paid.
the number one
Wow.
the number
Wow.
one
Wow.
reason or the reason why police are killing
Number one
community?
death of police officers
Seatbelts, I
is
guess?
seatbelts, accidents and seatbelts, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the number one killer of
I
police.
believe it.
I hear you.
That and people like me who are just out of shape and have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Do you guys have
At
do you have to
least
take
he
a test every
admits
year?
to
No,
Physical
no,
test?
not every year. Just when you get hired. I know like Havertown used to do it, but it was like a like if you took it, you didn't have to, but if you took it, you would get like a bonus.
Because we see a lot of obese public servants.
Yeah.
And I've
I'm
always
one of-
wonddered. Well, I'm not saying that at all.
You're not-
I
you're-
I
you're
I'm
doubt
not
it.
what I used to be, but that's because
Oh, none of us are.
I
You know.
blew both my knees out. I had to get
Oh,
hip surgery.
really?
Drug by a
Wow.
car.
All because of being on
So-
the force?
Yeah.
How long you been on the force?
Here,
Well, just
over
okay.
15 years. And
Wow.
before that, Darby Borough.
And what did you do before you became a cop?
Darby, bro.
Yeah. 9/10 of a square mile.
That's all it is.
9/10 of a square mile.
Nice.
That place.
So yeah, so you know, I always wonder if there's requirements or standard testing every year for
I think it
physicalness,
varies
and
from each department. Maybe here, just know when you get hired.
I truly believe there's not very many that
But
hold
see, also
them
you
up.
got to take into account too that say I can't pass the physical this year if they had a mandatory one, and you cut me loose. What goes with me? All that common sense and
Oh, of
knowledge.
course, right.
You know what I mean?
So-
it's a sword cuts both ways.
But how can you do your job if you can't perform physically? You know?
Use your brain.
Well, meaning if you have to chase a perp, if you have to do something, if you have to
If
do
you
this
had
or that.
150 more pounds on you, like
You know.
we've seen some officers.
Right.
Like majority of the time when I get somebody, I'm using my brain to get them. Like
No,
I
that's-
study patterns.
Radio.
Two ways to do
Yeah,
things, your
radio
hands or your brain.
call.
And
Yeah.
I'd rather use my brain
You
too.
gotta adapt as you get older.
That's cool. There you
Again,
go. You're not that old.
yeah.
What are you, 35?
Ah, 42.
Yeah, see, you look good for your age, man. So good for you, brother. All right, we don't want to hold you up, man, but thank you for being pretty cool about things. And be safe out there, for real. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's follow him. 702 Hanson. 702 Hanson. Yeah. 702 Hanson. Yeah.
All right, so we were just talking to that Chester officer.
There's some shooting investigation. We just pulled up and they just pulled away.
Right. It's like, see ya. Glad that the cameras are here.